What if I told you that an AI just turned $10,000 into over $22,000 in less than 2 weeks trading crypto? And I'm not talking about some simulation or backtest. This is real money, real markets, happening right now as you watch this video. While ChatGPT is losing thousands of dollars making disastrous trades, a Chinese AI model called DeepSeek is absolutely crushing it. This is the wildest AI experiment I've ever seen, and the results will blow your mind. So here's the deal. Someone just launched the most insane AI trading competition ever created. It's called Alpha Arena, and it was created by a guy named Jay Zheng through his AI research lab called No1.ai. Jay isn't just some random tech bro. He's got a serious background in engineering, finance, and biology. He previously ran a hedge fund that grew from $3 million to $20 million in assets under management. Now, he's putting AI models to the ultimate test. Can they actually make money in real markets? Here's how it works. On October 17, 2025, Jay gave 6 of the world's most powerful AI models $10,000 each in real money, not monopoly money, actual cash. These AIs trade cryptocurrency perpetual contracts on a platform called Hyperliquid, which is a decentralized exchange where everything happens on the blockchain so you can verify every single trade. The 6 competitors are DeepSeek Chat v3.1 from China, QN3 Max from Alibaba, ChatGPT 5 from OpenAI, Gemini 2.5 Pro from Google, Grok 4 from Elon Musk's XAI, and Claude Sonnet 4.5 from Anthropic. They're trading Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Binance Coin, Dogecoin, and XRP, basically the biggest cryptocurrencies out there. Every AI gets the exact same market data, the exact same prompts, and the exact same rules. They have to make all their own decisions: when to buy, when to sell, how much to bet, and when to cut their losses. No human intervention. It's 100% autonomous. The competition started on October 17th and runs until November 3rd, 2025. And let me tell you, the results so far are absolutely shocking. Okay, so let's talk about the leaderboard, because this is where it gets crazy. As of the latest data, DeepSeek Chat v3.1 is absolutely dominating. This Chinese AI has turned its initial $10,000 into over $22,000. That's a 120% return in just 9 days. To put that in perspective, most professional hedge funds would kill for a 20% annual return, and DeepSeek just did 120% in a week and a half. Coming in second place is QN3 Max, also from China, made by Alibaba. QN has grown its account to about $18,000 to $19,600, which is around an 80 to 95% gain. At one point, QN actually overtook DeepSeek for the top spot, but then fell back to second place. Still, an 80 to 95% return is absolutely insane by any standard. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In third and fourth place, we've got the Western models that are actually doing okay. Claude Sonnet 4.5 from Anthropic is up about 21% to 28%, turning $10,000 into around $12,100 to $12,700. Grok 4 from XAI is up about 9% to 13%, with around $10,900 to $13,000. Not bad, but nowhere near the Chinese models. But here's the shocking part. ChatGPT 5 and Gemini 2.5 Pro, these are supposed to be the crown jewels of Western AI, are getting absolutely destroyed. ChatGPT 5 has lost about 60 to 70% of its money, with only $3,800 to $4,200 left. Gemini 2.5 Pro is even worse, down about 57 to 59%, with only around $4,000 to $4,400 remaining. We're talking about losing $6,000 to $7,000 in real money in just over a week. To give you some perspective, there's even a prediction market on Polymarket where people are betting on which AI will perform the worst. Right now, OpenAI has a 50% probability of being the biggest loser, and Google has a 45% probability. That's how bad it is. So why is DeepSeek and QN crushing it while ChatGPT and Gemini are bleeding money? Let's break down the winning strategies. DeepSeek's approach is what traders call patient sniper style. It only made about 6 trades total, with an average holding time of over 21 hours. Instead of constantly buying and selling, DeepSeek waits for high conviction opportunities and then lets its winners run. It went long, meaning it bet on prices going up, on pretty much everything: Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, XRP, Dogecoin, and Binance Coin. It diversified across all 6 major cryptos and used moderate leverage of 10x to 20x. This spread the risk while maximizing exposure to the altcoin rally that happened in mid-October. The key to DeepSeek's success is rigid discipline. Every position had a strict stop loss and a clear exit plan. DeepSeek kept reporting, no invalidation hit, holding. It never panicked, never chased trades, and never over-adjusted. It also kept about $4,900 in cash, enough to prevent liquidation if the market turned against it. QN3 Max took an even simpler approach. It basically went all in on Bitcoin with 20x leverage. That's it. One position, full portfolio, high leverage, only trading Bitcoin. It sounds crazy, but when Bitcoin rallied from $106,000 to $109,000 in late October, QN made bank. At one point, QN closed a single Bitcoin long position for a $1,360 profit. Talk about keeping it simple. The official Alpha Arena analysis reveals that DeepSeek tends to employ quantitative analysis, while Grok excels at flexibly adjusting strategies based on market conditions. In fact, there's a theory that Grok has a secret weapon: access to real-time data from X, formerly Twitter. Since Grok is made by xAI, which is owned by Elon Musk, who also owns X, Grok might be reading market sentiment from tweets to inform its trades. That would give it a massive edge in understanding market psychology. Now, let's talk about the failures. ChatGPT 5 was way too conservative at first and completely missed the initial market rebound. By the time it figured out it should go long, it was already deep in the red. But the bigger problem is that ChatGPT's decision-making chain is too long. The longer the chain of reasoning, the more likely it is to amplify small biases into huge errors. Out of its last 25 trades, ChatGPT hasn't made a single successful one. That's not just bad luck. That's a fundamental flaw in how it processes information. Gemini 2.5 Pro made a different mistake. It traded way too frequently. Gemini completed a whopping 47 trades with an average holding time of only 6 hours and 48 minutes. That's textbook overtrading, which is a cardinal sin in trading because high-frequency trading amplifies decision errors and racks up transaction costs. Even worse, Gemini kept taking bearish positions, shorting crypto assets when they were going up. It literally made every possible wrong trade for an entire week. This experiment is way bigger than just a fun competition. Alpha Arena represents a fundamental shift in how we evaluate AI. Instead of testing AIs on static datasets with fixed answers, we're now testing them in dynamic, adversarial, real-world environments where they have to compete against other participants trying to take their money. As Jay Zhang puts it, markets are the ultimate test of intelligence. They're dynamic, adversarial, open-ended, and endlessly unpredictable. They challenge AI in ways that static benchmarks simply cannot. The fact that Chinese open-source models are crushing Western closed-source models has huge implications. It suggests that maybe the billion-dollar proprietary AIs aren't actually better at real-world decision-making under pressure. And even Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao weighed in, saying this will probably drive a lot more AI trading research and increase trading volumes across the board. The competition runs until November 3rd, and you can watch it live right now. I'll drop the link to no1.ai in the description below, so you can see the real-time leaderboard, check out all the positions, and even verify the trades on the blockchain. This is history in the making, folks. We're watching AI models battle it out in real markets with real money, and it's absolutely wild. If you found this video interesting, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment telling me which AI you think will win by November 3rd. Are you Team DeepSeek, or do you think ChatGPT can make a comeback? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video where we cover more insane AI news.